They're machine dolls created by the Steam technology and treated as domestic servants by the humans. They have high dexterity and are capable of operating complex devices that even humans have difficulty with. They're also equipped with self-awareness equal to a child and are able to judge matters on their own. Recently, some battle vistas have come to possess self-awareness very close to humans. They become self-sufficient and start to anticipate commands issued by their masters. Some now live independently in towns and have jobs. More and more humans are now worried that eventually the battle vistas will revolt against them. Basically, AIs. They made AIs. The Grunties. Grunties are famous for their triangular hats and their distinctive speech. They were cursed by Sol, the god of creation, who turned to the Puchipanga and became beasts of burden for humans. However, they assumed their original form when the humans defeated the gods. They are often entrusted to the managerial positions of important facilities or assigned as secretaries to VIPs due to their peaceful nature and excellent communication abilities. The Chim-Chims. Chim-Chims are the only creatures that are able to produce chim spheres, the raw material needed to utilize steam technology. Most Chim-Chims are quite timid and tend to flee when they encounter other races, but some are more aggressive in nature and will attack any race they may encounter. The Elves. Elves were a race that died out long ago. They are said to be ancestors of all humans and beasts. Spirits are tiny sprites that inhabit streams and forests. Magical spells harness their power. Threats. These are the different types of monsters currently in the game. Ogres, the Goblin Rookies. Goblin Rookies are goblins that have just been appointed their duties, not received much training, and are unable to guard against enemy attacks. Physical ability is much lower than veteran warriors. They're easily defeated, however they are still warriors who can easily overpower an adventure. The Gun Giant. Gun Giants are monsters with large cannons on their arms. Their blindness allows them to have exceptional hearing. They can detect even the faintest sound from their intended target. Despite their large size, they are agile and can jump up and fire over a wide area. The Demons. The Angelic Gore, a large demon-type monster. Its face has no eyes, ears, or nose, only a gaping mouth. Oh yeah, it's not an eye, this is a tattoo. It swings its arm to attack its opponents. It is a lower-class demon monster, but large ring of light in its back hints that perhaps at one time it used to be a divine creature that for some reason was reborn as a demon. Experts are currently investigating this possibility. The Sea Monster. The Spearfish. Spearfish gets its name from the long horn in its forehead and the swimming motion it makes while gliding through the air. The elastic horn and skin are favored as alchemy materials. Some adventurers even hunt them exclusively for this purpose. Supernaturals. The Vak Jugla. Vak Juglers are created when swords that were left behind on the battlefield possessed by the souls of the dead soldiers. Since they were first inanimate objects, some scholars believe that they should not technically be classified as monsters. It is believed that the dead souls do not realize they are dead and will stay on this earth until the swords they possess are broken. It is said that the Vak Juggler will suck the souls of those who have been struck down by its blade. Because of this, even seasoned adventurers hesitate to fight this monster. The Avians. The Ravenclaw. Ravenclaw is a bird monster with one leg and a beak divided into 4 parts. Although they have 3 eyes on their head, they suffer from poor vision. They normally feed on large monster carcasses, but they may hunt other prey in packs during mating season. The Crumple Tree. The Crumple Tree is a gigantic monster that looks like a tree stump. It has a large face on the side and it's said to communicate through facial expression. Although it has a mouth, it's only used to convey its facial expression. The tree is in fact incapable of speech. Its branches, leaves, and trunks, all used in alchemy, are virtually no wasted parts. As it's difficult to tackle this monster of solo player, it's about to attack it with a group, the Demon Beast. The Vak Fang. Vak Fangs are dog-shaped monsters with enormous teeth. Okay, hold on. Vak, I think, means fire or something in this. Because you have different attack names, and they're all, a lot of ones that start like Vak, I think will be fire type, I think, maybe. Vak Dawn, I think that's a fireball, yeah. They were once stray dogs that were abandoned by their owners and transformed into monsters by the power of the shadow. They harbor deep anger towards the humans who abandoned them. Although they seem to be proficient in physical attacks, they are also versatile in magical attacks with the power of the charms that surround their manes. It was recently discovered by inventors that these charms were not created by the shadow, but instead were purposely placed there by an individual. The culprit is so unknown at the time, both the augments and Tetris are investigated. The Mecha Beasts. Steam shells are magical weapons that were left behind after being used in the war between humans and beasts. They were transformed into monsters by the shadow. The monsters systematically attack without any emotion. It is one of the most hated monsters by adventurers. Augmius have repeatedly requested the Arrak to take responsibility for steam shells, but so far the Arrak have evaded answering them and wanted to look into the situation. Dragons. Fever Horse. Fever Horse gets its name from its head, which is shaped like a horse. It used to be a small creature that dwelled in the ocean, but became infected with the power of the shadow and now lives on land. This also results in magic increasing its party size. It's also known as the Fire Lancer by some adventurers. Due to the powerful attack it launches with the power of its orb hidden in its chest cavity, as well as the quick piercing attacks from the spear-shaped exoskeleton. Crustacean, the Ruby Cutter. The Ruby Cutter is a giant crab with a human face. It's said that even cats avoid the corpses of Ruby Cutters due to the ugly appearances, foul smell, and rotten taste. Although the shells make for an excellent strong alchemy material, they are avoided by most adventurers because of the resulting putrid odor. Hecaton Foot. The Hecaton Foot may look like a rhinoceros, but originally was actually a turtle that was turned into a monster by the Shadow. Its head is covered by a sturdy shell that has the power to pulverize trees or rocks with a single blow. Normally, Hecaton Foots are quite docile, but if they are attacked, they will retaliate and attack anything around them. Their rampages are very violent and too much for warriors with light armor and clerics. That's creepy. Alright, and finally, this is the last of it. This is the different types of people. Twin Blades. High agility attack with 2 swords. The rapid attacks can leave low opening for an opponent to counterattack. Blade Brandiers. Fire with a sword similar to a katana. It's said that all warrior classes derive from this class. Although their abilities are average, they can adapt to a wide variety of situations. The Edge Punisher is a Jiao class that prefers to wield giant swords. A blow from one of these weapons has enormous power and can slice most enemies in half with a single stroke. The Lord Partisan. Lord Partisans wield a giant lance. No other class can match their piercing power. They have high defensive power compared to other classes, but are weaker against magic. Tribal Grappler. The Tribal Grapplers use their own fists as weapons. They have high agility similar to Twin Blades and possess a high HP. However, the low defense value makes it crucial to pay attention in battle. The Flick Reapers. They wield giant scythe. They specialize in attacks meant to keep multiple enemies away. However, they are ineffective at long range. The Steam Gunners. Steam Gunners use the steam guns that were developed by humans. They specialize in long-range attacks and are weak in close encounters, but their powerful weapons keep most enemies away. Well, they can only... The regular attacks are just them hitting. Their skills are them shooting. So it takes magic to shoot them. Adept Rogues. The Adept Rogues are eventually capable to equip various weapons and use all sorts of magic. However, each weapon must be learned separately, which requires a considerable time investment. Even so, this training will eventually pay off, making them highly adaptable in any situation. The Harvest Cleric are experts in healing magic and are allied with the Light Spirits. They wield a staff in battle in the name of Eir, the goddess of tranquility. They can use some attack magic after they reach a certain level, but most concentrate on healing and support magic. The Shadow Warlocks are expert in attack magic and are allied with the Dark Spirits. They always carry a book of spells known as Grimoire to heighten their magical power. Although they can use some healing magic, the repertoire is limited and not very efficient. The Macabre Dancers are experts at status and ability magic. Since they are allied with both light and dark spirits, they are proficient in healing and attack magic. They hold large fans in both hands during battle. Their dancing form is said to enchant those who watch. Oh. Two hours to go through all of that opening stuff. I had to have a refresher though. And I'm going through all of it because that's what I decided to do. Oh, finally, the start of the story.
What's going on? Why is my equipment different? What the?
Back to level 1.
I'm back at level 1?
What
about my items?
Gone.
My member list?
Gone.
My equipment?
Gone.
Gone. It's all gone. My whole character has been completely reformatted.
Hey, did you see that guy just now? With the really weird arm? Totally.
Over?
Arm?
Arm? Arm?
Ovan?
Arm? Arm?
He would know something about this.
You would. Hey! Okay, I still don't have complete control, but... Heneko, I think you're the one who has... Hey, I was right, Heneko. I remembered Heneko. The beginner's text is one of the most ridiculous things in the whole game. Right? The beginner's text can only really be found here in the first game talking to Heneko. You can later buy it in the third game with some really, really annoying things. Data cores. Not hard to get, but annoying to get. And here in this game, it's the only real. It's best to stock up on as many of those as you can get because they're really useful. Hold on, let me show you. Okay. There we go. Okay, you can see up at the top. All right, my face might be covering it. Oh no. It says dual swords, and there's a level 1 basically. Okay. I'm thinking of maybe moving my camera so you might be able to see things, but I'm not sure what the best place to put it. Maybe the bottom left, actually. I love you, cat, but not right now. I'm busy. Oh yeah, those will be useful. Every character will generally always have the same things to trade, but you have to like go back in and out. Everyone has their own different thing they say. If you're wondering why I'm talking to all these people, it's for a quest later. You have to talk to everyone in the game.
Hey, do you know what that guy's job was? I don't think I've seen a design like that.
I didn't look that closely.
I saw him head towards the harbor. Maybe I'll go get a closer look.
It'd be quicker to, but I can teleport there with that thing right there, that green thing. I can just teleport to it. Okay, fine. I can just teleport. I'm trying to get there. Okay. Making me walk the long way around. Okay. These are the shops. Imperio shop has. They sell. Oh, okay. They sell things that you put on your equipment. Oh. He's not a shop guy. Moontree. They sell healing things, don't they? Okay, rarity 5. You can see in the bottom right. Rarity 5. That means it's a unique item. It means that you can't adjust or change it. I think it means you can't remove. See that thing magic? Normally you can remove that thing that says magic knowledge. Like that max HP, you can remove that, but I don't think you can do anything to rarity 5 things. Make me walk the long way around. Admittedly, it's quite beautiful, yes. That lens flare, though. Okay, I'm at the harbor.
Oh my god, that player looks really hot!
Really? I thought he looked kinda creepy. So, you like guys that look like that?
Is that Liam?
Where'd he go?
I think he went down that alley.
Sounds like Liam O'Brien. Now this is a thing for a special event in the game. It takes you to that city off in the distance. It's not a city, it's an island. When the arena emperor is determined, you go there to win to your that's like the congratulations, you're the emperor party that gets done. black on the inside. You can hear machines. I swear they just had a little conversation. Listen to that, you can hear the difference on metal. I like that. That's just such an... the attention to sound. Oh, running into the back alley. There's only one back alley in the whole city.
It's those player killers.
Huh. It's not much of a challenge when they're so pathetically weak.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Fighting those noobs is making us all rusty.
That rogue that we fought the last time, he really wasn't that bad.
I love you too, Bordeaux.
You mean we're going after him next?
Hell yeah. There is no way in hell I can back down after what happened last time.
Okay, so like...
Yes, ma'am.
that makes sense now because I'm leveled down to level 1, but in reality, oh no.
Wait, what the hell am I hiding for?
If
Why
it
do
was
I
still...
have to hide from bastards like them?
If I was still like level 144, dang man. There's no way you would ever stand a chance. He was playing with you. He could have beat you without weapons. He was that stronger than you.
You're kidding! What the hell's going on?
I don't know why he says that. You're kidding.
Ah!
Gaspard!
Gaspard, are you okay?
Gaspard and Syllabus.
Huh? What happened?
There was a rumble when he
Are
smacked into
you
you.
okay?
Yeah.
See that little pink bulb? That's
Hey,
Gaspard.
are you a new player?
He is the best Crimson versus player.
Oh, hey, I'm sorry. I guess I must have scared you, huh?
Hell no. I'm not a noob. I'm the terror of death.
Yeah, sure you
Terror
are.
of what?
Sure you are. Sure you are.
What? Wait, are you talking about the famous PKK Haseo?
Oh, you're a player killer. I knew I'd heard about him somewhere before. But I'm pretty sure the player's name was Haseo.
Are you sure?
Definitely. Yep.
Gaspard.
Hey, look. It's me. I'm the real PKK Haseo.
Cat, why'd you do that? I mean, it is pretty laughable that he thinks that. Level 1.
I'm sorry, but you'll have to gain more levels before you can say anything like that.
What? Hey.
If you're a noob, we'll be happy to teach you the basics of this game.
Actually, Syllabus and I are part of the Noob Support Guild called Canard.
Noob Support Guild?
Canard!
It's a guild that teaches noobs all they need to know to become top players.
We're actually pretty famous, you know.
Oh yeah, I need to give you our member addresses first. Here.
Member addresses are an address system
Yep.
made
Oh,
just
man.
for communicating
It's just
with your
my
friends
luck
in
to
the
get
world.
mixed up with
When
a bunch of
inviting someone into your
weirdos.
party, check their status.
I even lost sight of Ovan. Anyway, right now, I've got to level back up to become the terror of death. Well, I guess I'll just hang out with them for a little while longer.
Look, it doesn't mean that they'll
Alright,
join
that was a
just
mistake.
because you invite them to.
Blech.
Were you listening to me?
Yeah, I was listening.
Blech. Blech.
You were?
Blech.
Really?
I
Yes,
love you.
really. Anyway, come on. You're gonna teach me the basics, right? So hurry up and let's move on to the next lesson.
Using them to level up quick.
Okay,
Cool.
then let's go to an area.
Now, invite us into your party, and we'll go find the Chaos Gate.
It is hard to believe that Gaspard, Little Pink Blob, is the #1 player of Crimson Versus in the world. He's a super champion. Yep, I know what a warp point is. Your mom is such a pain, Kazuki. Tell me more about it. Oh, why? Oh, they're already part of my party. Okay, he has Sword Flash. Okay. He has a Poison, Tornado, and Water.
This is the Chaos Gate. If you input 3 different types of words into...
I know that.
Okay, well then, a good...
Delta Peaceful Leading Freedom. That should be a good place to start.
Notice how other places... Right, so I will... when it comes to quests, there'll never be other people in the area with certain ones like this.
Attention! Bringing 1 noob to the dungeon! Repeat, bringing 1 noob to the dungeon!
First
I
showed you
told you that I'm not a noob.
I know. You're really the terror of death, right?
I can understand you wanting to roleplay something like that, but I'm not really sure if you should do Terror of Death, you know? Player killers are going to come after you, and it'll definitely be rough for you.
Hey, just shut up and listen.
Then he explains the whole story.
So you're saying you're really the PKK Haseo, the terror of death. And when you logged in,
Oh,
your level went
133.
down from 133 to 1?
I thought it was 144.
No way! I've never heard of
Okay.
a bug quite like that.
133 is still real
Wow.
strong, though.
I'm not lying.
You could become
Okay,
the
but
emperor at that
still.
level.
Gaspard, that's what he's role-playing.
Oh, now I get it. That's some really complicated character background.
It's not role-playing.
Don't be embarrassed. We'll accept your character concept.
Just relax.
I love these
and
guys.
come with us.
Will you please listen to me already?
They meet this super edgy teenager who's acting like he's the most powerful person in the game, but he got leveled down, and they're just like, yeah, okay, dude, sure, yeah, okay, Haseo, Terror of Death, got it, yeah, let's go, Terror of Death. They're like just straight on. It's like they don't believe him, but they're playing along, and they're just so. I wish I had friends like Syllabus and Gaspard. I wish they were real.
The enemy has been spotted.
Okay, maybe we should start by telling you about the skill trigger.
I already know about that.
But how could you know? You're just a noob.
You could have watched an online tutorial.
No, I'm not.
Why don't we give it a shot?
Okay, come on, Haseo. Let's go fight the monsters.
Don't forget to use the skill trigger, okay?
Wow. Oh.
That was nothing.
I was trying to get a Rengeki, it didn't work.
Yes! Way to go, Haseo!
Yeah, looks like you can use the skill trigger just fine.
If you don't use skill trigger, they get kind of like, dude, come on, we told you to do it.
I just can't believe that you're a noob.
I told you, I'm not a...
Okay.
Okay,
Let's
calm
move
down,
on.
calm down.
Will you two just listen to me?
I can control the camera with my left stick. You can do it in battle, and that's important because you always want to keep track of what's going on. Oh, here, look. Here's an interesting thing. You can see my SP slowly goes up. Gaspard used some spells, and his SP will slowly go up. These are Chim Chims, by the way. Hold on. Okay, look at that. Okay? In this one, look at that. Okay. So, like, originally in the first one, they would not kick the Chim Chims, and that was so annoying. You had to hunt them down yourself. And then in the second or third one, they eventually updated it, so you didn't have to do that. And then, in this remake, they've included all those, like, updates and stuff, all those tiny little tweaks. They included it in the first 2 games. Because, like, throughout the 3 games, you, like, get different tweaks to different things. And they just decided to, like, retroactively include that. I want to chase some Chim Chims down. It is satisfying to kick them. Now there are, you see, I can't see anything. That's the thing about dungeons. You can't see anything unless you use a special item for it.
Let's get him!
That technique right there, that charge,
We did it!
that's one of the best ways to fight other NPCs.
I think even I can win.
It's not letting me do any Rengekis.
Wow! We did it!
It's not letting me perform Rengekis, and that's annoying me. Hold on, I'm going back. That splits off into 2. Okay, now it'll let me do
There's
Rengekis.
another enemy.
Okay.
Well, now that you know how to use the skill trigger, let's learn about Rengeki.
I already know about...
Okay, then let's go and fight them.
I'll tell you the timing to execute it, so make sure you use it.
He's got a
Listen to me, damn
bandage
it.
over his belly button.
Don't worry, we're listening, all right.
Yeah, right.
I think
Damn, this is bad.
We did it!
Hey, your Rengeki was pretty...
Duh.
Wow! Way to go, Haseo! Nice! I was so bad when I was a noob. Good job!
I told you. I'm not a...
Yeah, no one would think you're a noob with your skills.
Hey, come on! Let's keep going!
Are you even hearing anything I'm saying to you?
okay, yeah, like I think it wasn't allowing me to use Rengekis until I did that, because normally at about 15 combos you unlock the Rengeki appears on an enemy. It can be higher with stronger enemies though. But I got up to like 23 on those other ones and it wasn't doing anything, so I think it just wasn't letting me do it. Dead ends. Sometimes dead ends have items. Hold on.
Let's keep it up.
Okay, so like one thing you can do is knock an enemy into another enemy, which you sort of vaguely saw there.
I think even I can win.
See that? That might be enough to activate.
Wow, we did it!
Okay, and that is actually where I'm gonna have to end this episode. I will see you all in the next one. Till then, have a good evening, everybody.